bolters indeed, tier 2. So those heavy bolters are really going to rip the flesh off those Imperial Guardsmen, for lack of a better term. Yeah, absolute full swing this economy. It's going really well. We've got a mechanized command going up at the back of that Imperial Guard base. Looks like Orgad's plan here is to try and get some vehicles up and running. That might not be a bad idea to try and defend against these heavily armed Space Marines. We've got a couple of missile launchers though already, so that's not going to bode well for any vehicles that pop out for Orgad. I guess Santiago is anticipating that by getting some rocket launchers together, as well as the fact that the rocket launchers are decent against buildings as well. Got long range, so very good position here for Santiago. All he has to do is just not make any dumb moves, and knowing this guy, he won't make any mistakes in this sort of easy situation. Not too hard for the Space Marines to walk over it. There's the infantry command being blown up, and time for the Space Marines to inch just a little bit closer. We've got that mechanized command up and running now. Looks like he's just completed the depot for something, probably Hellhounds. I doubt he'd be building Sentinels. He's not really dumb enough to build Sentinels since there's no vehicles around. So Hellhounds, most likely. Basilisks, probably doesn't have enough resources to go for a lot of Basilisks, but see how it goes. Space Marines moving in now, in range of that tactical command. Not tactical command, what do you call it? Oh yeah, it is tactical command, not tactical control, it's tactical command. We've got a fourth squad of, or is that a second squad of men heading around the east. Space Marines, that is. We've got a single Hellhound there. So it looks like Orgad is just waiting for a large group of Hellhounds before he pushes in. He knows that he's up against rocket launchers, so he's got that to keep in mind. That HQ for the Imperial Guard there, the tactical command there, very durable, but it'll only be able to last so long. So he's going to have to really time his push carefully. A lot of firepower being poured into it right now. As you can see, he hasn't even... Santiago's only taken it down to about 3/4 of health. So very, very durable building indeed. That's Imperial Guard for you, very defensive. But we now got 3 Hellhounds with the 4th on the way. I think Orgad is really waiting up for the perfect moment to push out, and it's going to be soon. So just brace yourself, guys. I know you're on the edges of your seat. See how this works out for Orgad. I got a priest there as well. A couple of Imperial Guard squads backing them up. So Orgad ready to start pushing out. Here's his 4th tank, and 4th tank looks like it's moving towards the Space Marines. I'm surprised he hasn't waited for the backup of the other 3 tanks. This is actually kind of poorly timed here. The other 3 tanks have to plow their way around the buildings and get in there. That first tank is taking a lot of hits. That tank's down already. So the second tank on the way, and this is really bad here by Orgad pushing in piecemeal. But finally we've got some flames shooting all over these Space Marines here. A lot of incendiary fire here, and Santiago rightly pulling back. His forces are getting broken there. There's no point having a morale broken squad of rocket launchers. Looks like he's even built an arcane, a sacred artifact behind that LP2 while all this is going on. Very interesting. More Hellhounds coming out for Orgad, and he's doing well to push the Space Marines back here. This is a very courageous play. Imperial Guardsman squads are broken right now. There's another Hellhound going down. Explosions left and right. This is really exciting stuff. But again, Orgad is successfully forcing Santiago back. Looks like he's trying to put up a heavy bolter turret near that LP2. And he's really got to make a decision here between chasing after the Space Marines here and trying to get some kills, or hanging back and getting rid of that little cluster of buildings. He's chosen to pursue the Space Marine squads here. 3 tanks operational here, getting a lot of damage done on these Space Marines. 1 Space Marine squad heading the wrong direction by the looks. They're totally running amok right now. Havoc ensues. A lot of firepower. And with a brief calm down, we've got, looks like the Imperial Guard trying to decapture that point, so it prevented a take-and-hold victory. Not that it was anywhere near completion. But the Space Marines have, by and large, retreated to their base. We've got 4 Hellhounds here ready to get rid of the little encampment the Space Marines have set up outside. We've got a few Plasma Scouts there just in support. Just kept them in reserve, I guess. Looks like the Space Marines are heading back again now that they've recovered with their morale. And these tanks doing a lot of damage. That single Space Marine squad hanging out there, right in the middle of that crossfire. Oh, and Execute going off right now. Imperial Guard, Force Commander right in the corner there. Space Marine Force Commander being targeted now. Looks like he's been taken out. So he's been laid low. We've got a couple of apothecaries here, and I think this is a smart choice here by Santiago. These apothecaries can really do a lot of healing. to the Space Marine squads after they've been severely damaged by the Hellhounds, and that was what was happening earlier. And I think with those apothecaries, he's really, well, I wouldn't say outright countered it, but they'll be very useful against the Hellhounds when he has to retreat from them. So it's just a matter of firing it with rocket launchers, retreating, healing up, and just getting more shots off later on. But most of the Hellhounds have been destroyed at this point. Looks like this little encampment hasn't been destroyed. He's still got the Sacred Artifact intact. He's got a couple of Blood Angel squads up and ready. A lot of rocket launchers now, so he's pretty much been going pure rocket launchers ever since he saw the tank push. And now we're back to square one, basically, for the Imperial Guard. We've got a single Hellhound having headed around to the east, taking out that LP2. Guardsman getting obliterated there, getting absolutely massacred. Not that there are any obliterators on the field per se, since Chaos is not part of the matchup here, but yeah, this has been the first Space Marine versus Imperial Guard of the tournament. This is actually the second time we've even seen Space Marines, as far as I can remember, in the actual tournament. So yeah, it's been pretty cool so far. I'm hoping to see more Sisters of Battle and more Space Marines in the round of 8. Really looking forward to the round of the raid too. That's going to be a lot of fun. Not too far away now. Probably looking at the end of the month. But I'm going to call it for Santiago, guys. Santiago, having taken this game out, that Tactica command going down now. He's got plenty of forces here. And there's the GT from Orgad. So well played by Orgad. He actually did a lot better than some of the other players in the Ro16 did, I'm sorry to say. But there you have it. Santiago's taken game 1. We're going to be on to game 2 with Orgad to pick the map. There's Orgad quitting out now. And yeah, a lot of people said Santiago's just going to roll over him. Santiago did win, but it wasn't as one-sided as some of the other matches we've seen so far.